Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Bryan.
Kelvin, I appreciate you, brother, man. Thank you. Thank you much, man. I didn't expect you were gonna jump in like that, but no doubt, man. It's a blessing to be alive, blessing to be here, blessing to be able to do another live Wednesday show. You know, I don't miss too many shows, Kelvin. You know that. You know, I'd either have to be sick or there had to be some kind of tragedy. I think that's the only times I've kind of missed the show. So, you know, my father taught us to, you know, we work on our birthdays. You know, we work on our birthdays and the holidays and you know, thankful to have a job, thankful to have an opportunity. So it's a blessing to be here with you, man. Thank you. Everybody who shouted me out, who found me, the text messages, you know, all that stuff. You know, when you were younger, Kelvin, you know, when this whole Facebook thing started, you used to kind of feel some kind of way. You know, you were looking like, let me see who's gonna recognize me on my birthday, you know, and then you start realizing as you get older, the numbers, you know, like I got all these friends, but you know, it's like you know, the numbers, you know, we just get busy. And then there's that guilt that kicks in. You're like, well, you know, the people who shouted me out, man, I feel guilty if I don't take time to shout them out. You know, you had these years, these off years where you're like, man, I'm not on Facebook that often. But then you had these other
out of your feelings.
Yes, exactly. You know, sometimes you just got to get out of your feelings sometimes. You know, I told myself I'm not going to be in my feelings today, no matter what. So, welcome to the O&G StrikeZone right here on the Black College Sports Network. Bryan Fulford, Kelvin Roger, my dog. Marcus Green will hopefully be joining us later in the show. He'll be jumping in. Good to be here with everyone, with the family in the chats. Everybody checking in. Good to have you. Thank you for joining us tonight. We got a lot of good stuff to talk about. We're going to celebrate champions. Yes. We've got a softball tournament that's going on, so it'll be running live during the show. So that'll be kind of fun to do a little FAMU softball watch party. And, you know, we've got Coach G, Garfield Ellenwood, our director of FAMU track. He's a champion, so he'll be joining the show coming up at the bottom of the hour. We're going to talk to Lourdess Hemmingway, Kofi's youngest daughters will be coming on. You know, we talked to Majesty last week, so we got Lourdess this week. You know, the girls, they wanted to do their own separate thing. You know, they're like, yeah, we don't want to come on together. You know, Majesty was like, I got to do mine first. And then, you know, but anyway, kind of works out that way. So we get a chance to talk to them individually. That'll be fun. And then we'll just catch up on what's going on. So in the SWAC, nothing, you know, we still got baseball news to talk about. Man, a tough series for our boys out in Louisiana. Man, tough weekend. Yeah. So they're on a bit of a slump right now, but they gotta work themselves out of it. It's a good time to do that.
Well, it's a good opponent to do that.
Yeah. Tell me about it. Yeah, we can't take that for granted.
No, we can't.
We cannot. So it looks like live from just a little live update, because we are scoreboard watching live from the SWAC Softball Tournament in Gulfport, Mississippi. The game right before FAMU and Southern just finished. Other looks like Texas Southern, who was a 3 seed, just defeated a 4 seed, Coach P and her Alabama State Hornets by a score of 3-0.
That was a winner's bracket game.
Yes, winner's bracket game. So there is still life for Alabama State. They will fall into the loser's bracket. And for Texas Southern, they advance to play the winner of us and Southern. And it kind of ends a 4-game winning streak for the Eastern Division teams, right?
Right.
Yeah.
The last 2 yesterday and the first 2 today. Correct.
Yes. Yeah. And of course, that coincided with 2 Eastern Division teams sending home 2 Western Division teams as Jackson,
including number 1 seed.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, Kelvin, is that the 3rd year in a row that Prairie View has gone 2 and out?
I can't say that for sure, but I know
last year they did.
I know last year they did. Yeah.
I want somebody in the chat to update me. I think 2 years ago. So it's either 2 or 3 years in a row that Prairie View has gone 2 and out. And of course, they've been the number 1 seed for the last 4 seasons. So they're done. Jackson State's still alive. Bethune-Cookman is still alive as they beat UAPB. And so I don't know which one of those 2 has to play.
Jackson plays Alabama State. They're on the other side.
Elimination game tomorrow.
And whoever loses out of us in Southern, Southern will be playing tomorrow against BCU.
Okay.
I'm a claim it.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, good stuff.
Keep championships rolling.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Erie. Erie kept that as well. So definitely, a lot of interesting things going on. So that's it. You want to get right into champions, or you want to roll through the shout outs? I tried to put up the feed there early on the show as people were doing the shout outs.
Go ahead and do the shout outs, man, because you got some birthday wishes.
I appreciate it. Well, Via Mac comes in right. We love that right off the bat, man. Happy Championship Day. Congrats to Coach Mike Rice and our men's golf team for showing out at the PGA Works and earning the HBCU National Championship. 2nd time in 3 years that they have done that. So congratulations, Hubba Coach, Hubba Golf. Exactly. Congratulations. Jimmy Mack coming in as well. Great job. Congratulations, Coach Rice.
Yes.
Sasha Robinson, individual. We'll talk about the numbers in a minute. Individual champion, shooting a 12 under par over the course of the 3 days. So outstanding job. What up, Bull? Thank you checking in as well. Appreciate you. Zeke Love coming in. Hey, Zeke. Ashton Harris, good to see you. B Starks in the A, good to have you. Thank you for joining us tonight. Marvin Allen coming in. Good to see Troy, Fat Mouse Sports, coming in. Thank you for checking us out. Mary 305, thank you for being a JBN subscriber, Mary. Appreciate you always. Makiba West, also another JBN subscriber. Thank you for coming in. Lil Baby, good to have you on. Thank you for joining the show. Marcus, my dog, thank you for being a JBN subscriber. Appreciate the love. Thank you. DQ Will, thank you for being a JBN subscriber. Iria Williams as well. Iria checking in. All the good softball updates, good intel always getting from Iria. Speaking of intel, I had shouted out somebody trying to get some intel and see who was going to pitch tonight in this game. Let me see if I got that reply. No, I did not. Okay, so we'll wait to see what happens. I thought I was somebody. I thought I could get some intel. I'm not. Hello, Hollow. Good to see you, brother. Live for Hoops, our girl.
Olivia.
Giving mad love to HBCU, our men and women's basketball teams for their off-season work. More so the women, I think. Men still got some work to do, but Liv, if you follow Liv at Live for Hoops, you saw her post giving some shout-outs to FAMU women, along with a couple other SWAC schools. So appreciate you. Ken Rozier checking in. Good to see you,
Alex
Tamara
Skins.
T. Thank you,
What's up,
Tamara. Appreciate you. All of you. Thank you much. I'm humbled. Appreciate the love. Steve Campbell, thank you for checking in, brother. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Mary 305.
Hey, cousin.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. Your sister. Okay. Shout out to the May 6th. Shout out to the Team Taurus out there. To the Tauruses. Shout out to all the Tauruses out there. Anybody born in the month of May. Gail, thank you. Thank you, Gail. Thank you for being a JBN subscriber as well. Appreciate you. Chuck Hunt checking in from Monroe, Louisiana. Don't gloat too much over there, Chuck. We know, don't gloat too much. I know it feels good right now. But exactly. Born on a day of champions. I had to get one championship on my birthday, Kelvin. I just need another win. I need a win. Close out the night. No pressure, softball. No pressure. Just give me a win for my birthday. That's all I ask. Appreciate all you guys. Kiba, G Boom, thank you, G Boom. Appreciate you. Carrie Daniels checking in from Duval. Appreciate you. Gilbert, thank you.
Congratulations, Gilbert, again.
Okay, another incoming freshman coming to the hill. Congratulations. All right. Love to see that. Man, how about the shout out to all the young Rattlers on decision day? You seen some of those posts?
Yes.
Man, you saw the young brother from Houston, Texas. I think it was the Houston, Texas. He did a real dope decision day one. You must not have seen it. You know what I'm talking about because he was in the candy painted coupe with the top off. It was nice. It definitely was. Appreciate you, B. Troy, definitely getting ready for the tournament. Area, thank you. J-State versus Alabama State. We root for Coach P unless she's playing FAMU. So that just gets even sweeter. So we'll be rooting for Coach P tomorrow.
Absolutely.
No doubt. What up, Sweet? Thanks for checking in, baby. Thank you. Emmett Jones in the building. Thank you, Emmett. Appreciate you. Sweet's on everything. He's on Facebook and on YouTube. He got the 2 monitor thing going on. I love it. Chris Dukes, Troy, thank you. Appreciate you. Man, you guys, if I weren't dark skinned, I'd be blushing right now. I appreciate y'all, man. Lots of love, appreciate that. Very, very humbled, to say the least, man. I would say this, you see the JBN Cash App there at the top. If you feel so inclined and you want to, drop a brother a cup of coffee or, whatever, $sign my JBN, my BCSN. I appreciate you asking. Me and Cash App, we have a rocky relationship, so that, I know the JBN one works. So appreciate any and everybody. If you want to, also you can donate to the show. You could just flat out join the JBN channel. You could do that as well. You could just you can join our YouTube channel and join the Black College Sports Network. Any and all memberships and all that stuff, man. That's how y'all can bless the network. This thing that myself, my brother Roy, and all the people who work and have been a part of the Black College Sports Network for the past 25 years. We want to continue to see this thing grow, man. And so, yeah. I did not get a chance to see it on the Golf Channel, but I heard Rick. I know Rick Kinsey. Shout out Rick, had a birthday a couple days ago. Shout out Rick Kinsey.
Yeah, happy belated too.
Yeah, happy belated to him. He mentioned that the last few rounds or the last few holes were on the Golf Channel. So
yeah,
appreciate you bringing that up. And hopefully, I saw a few graphics. I saw Kenya. You guys posted, those of you who actually watched it, Got a chance to see it as well.
Nah.
Thank you, EA. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. All right.
Looking for a basketball team. Looking for a Division I basketball opponent, men's.
Who was that? Oh, well, I mean, if they paying, I mean, hell, we'll go to Virginia. Come on, you paying FAMU? Let's go.
Yeah,
we'll go to Richmond.
We'll do Norfolk and then come on slide through.
Exactly.
At least that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying too. Look, Coach Gordon already told us that there's more postseason games that are added, right, to the non-conference schedule. So hell, let's go. I would love to see FAMU go to Norfolk State and then make a trip over to Richmond, man. Let's go make some money with some HBCUs,
Mm-hmm.
So shoot, it makes sense. Yeah, exactly. Shout out, Rick. Happy birthday, belated birthday, brother. A big supporter of our golf program. Big shout out to them. Robert Kelly, there it is. Checking in, Kills.
Not that R Kelly though. That Mountain 100 R Kelly.
Not that R Kelly.
Not the baby oil.
We're not that popular. Just to put it on blast for real. We're not that popular. Checking in from a cell somewhere. No, not that R Kelly. Anyway. Good stuff, man. Appreciate y'all. Well, kind of as we mentioned, man, the PGA Works Collegiate Champions are none other than your Florida A&M University men's golf team. As Sasha Robinson shot a final round of 65 and FAMU claimed the PGA Works Collegiate Championship. Robinson would go on to claim the individual championship. FAMU finished an 8 under par, 12 strokes clear of the field. I think
that's Sasha.
Huh? Say that again.
Sasha finished 8 under.
No, Sasha finished 12 under. If I'm reading it right. Yeah, the team finished 8 under. Hold on, let me see. I got the other graphic here. Yeah, the team finished 8 under. Sasha ended up finished 12 under. Because I think he shot
you're right.
Yeah, he shot under.
The way this was written, it was looking.
Yeah. It was if I hadn't already knew some of the numbers going in, I'd have been all confused by but
yeah, we pull out that AR rifle and we smoked them.
Yeah,
we smoked the field.
We did. As you can see, the final low round score of 277 was the best team round of the tournament's closing 18 holes. You can see North Carolina A&T put up a good fight there in round 3, but we were well ahead of them. So we earn our second, I should say our third, right? This is our third overall, second in the past 3 years, correct? Am I saying that right, Kelvin?
Yes.
Yeah. Of course, Mike Rice, Coach Mike Rice, heck of a 3-year run that we're on, right? We won 2 HBC national championships, won the SWAC. Yeah. This is all in the past 3 years. And if you caught our interview with Coach Rice a couple of weeks ago, he noted that we pretty much won all of the other
tournaments. Yeah.
Yeah. So pretty impressive run that we have been on. Some of the individual performances, again, I mentioned Sasha Robinson. He shot a 67 on day 1, 69 on day 2, and then blew it out the water with a 65 on the final day. That's 12 shots under par for the tournament. Putter V. I had to go back and make sure I had to get the name right. I wasn't going to try to guess, but if you know, Putter V My guy, he shot
Even.
He shot even for the tournament, which was tied for 4th best overall.
Right.
Emilio Garcia and Skylar Woods both shot a 217, which was 4 over par, but they still finished tied for 9th. So as you can see, FAMU had 4 golfers, 4 or 5, right? Because usually, Kelvin, you only have 5 that actually score.
Yeah, you have 5 that play, and I think maybe the lowest score maybe even out 5, but yeah.
Yeah, so you can see by the numbers there, we separated from the field. Really, FAMU's there were only 3 rounds that were under par for the entire tournament, and that's what's in red there. And it was us and A&T, North Carolina A&T. So congratulations, much. We finished the year and pretty much that ends the season, the golf season, at least from the team level.
Yep.
And so I would encourage you to go back and check. I'll repost the interview we did with Coach Rice from a couple of weeks ago, because he did make mention, or I think I even put it out there in one of our short reels. He did make mention of the future schedule, which is going to be very, very loaded. But we got a squad coming back.
Right. He's got some young men he think can play at the next level, pro level, and that's what I wanted to mention. With Sasha having that 12 under, that is a PGA course. And he mentioned that the SWAC tournament, the course was a little choppy and the greens were a little rough. But when you have a professionally maintained golf course, our team show what they can do with the putter. So, good deal.
No doubt. So, congratulations again to the guys and Coach Rice. And man, what an outstanding run! Couldn't be more proud of these Rattlers and what they did out there down
on and off the course.
For sure. All right. Well, we're at the bottom of the hour. Is there any other pre-news that you wanted to get to before we go to the break? Because coming up on the other side of the break, we have, we got Coach G. But if there was any other news that you want to mention, Kelvin, here in the opening segment, let's get it in.
Well, we're gonna save the recruiting stuff for when Marcus jump on. And you already said softball should be starting up in probably about 10, 15 minutes.
Well, let's see if I can. I'm gonna go to the SWAC webpage or the SWAC site on Twitter, and let's see if they posted what time the actual game time will be. Sometimes FAMU will post. I know FAMU had posted a 7:30 scheduled start, but I think my guesstimation, I would say be locked in here at 7:45. I'm trying to get my SWAC TV channel set up. Maybe during the break, I can text Charles Edmond and find out from Charles what time they're scheduled to start. So on the other side of the break, we'll share some news and let you know what time exactly they're going to throw the first pitch of Southern and FAMU. Should be a great matchup. But let's get ready to take that first break. And when we come back, Coach G, Coach Garfield Ellenwood II, is going to come in and chat with us. And we are on the edge of, I think, next weekend, SWAC Outdoor Championships.
Yeah, next week. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll get a chance to kind of find out where we're at and what it's going to take for us to bring home some medals. You're watching the O&G StrikeZone right here on the Black College Sports Network. Thank you to all for the shout outs and the birthday love. Appreciate you. Let's have a fun show tonight. So stay engaged in the chat. Make sure to share the show with the family, whatever social media platforms you got. And we'll be back in a moment right after these words.
This is the Dean of the College of HBCU Sports, Kenyatta Cavill of Dr. Cavill's Inside the HBCU Sports Lab with Mike Washington and Charles Bishop. Come mix it up in the lab where the course lecture is in session every Tuesday from 6 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time on Facebook Live, YouTube Spreaker, or the BCSN app, as we discuss all things about the HBCU sports culture, including exploring the week that was in the sporting HBCU diaspora, as well as the upcoming week of HBCU sports. With me, the Dean, the College of HBCU Sports, on Dr. Cavill's Inside the HBCU Sports Lab with Mike Washington and Charles Bishop. Course lecture dismissed.
It's never too early to plant the seed, to share the tradition, and instill a sense of pride in your HBCU with your little ones. HBCU Pride and Joy Children's Boutique helps you share your school spirit with a wide selection of adorable kids apparel and accessories officially licensed from your favorite HBCU. Visit hbcupridejoy.com and follow us on all social media at HBCU Pride Joy on Facebook and Twitter.
When it comes to professional learning, teachers deserve better. From the leader in online learning, Stride brings you the Stride Professional Development Center, an on-demand library of mobile-friendly courses that gives teachers choice and flexibility, allowing them to learn anytime and anywhere. Our dynamic courses provide bite-sized learning and help educators advance their knowledge while also gaining professional development hours. It's time you take charge of your learning. Visit us today to get started.
For over 30 years, HBCU Image has been more than just an apparel store. We've been a movement, a statement, a legacy. We celebrate the pride, the purpose, and the culture that make historically black colleges and universities legendary. HBCU Image, a Kenny T's company.
All right, welcome back to the O&G StrikeZone. Bryan and Kelvin here, soon to be joined by Marcus a little later in the show, and very shortly, Coach Garfield Ellenwood. I know he's in the green room just waiting on him because I know I saw him back there. I think he might be either working on some things with his camera setup or he maybe had to take a call, but I know he's back there. I can give you an update on when the first pitch is. Just got a text from Charles Edmond, who is doing the play-by-play there in Gulfport. First pitch is scheduled for 8:50. So first pitch between Southern and FAMU is 15 minutes away. So we called that just about right, Kelvin.
Yeah.
Called it just about right. Okay, so let me go ahead and bring in Coach. He says he is there. Maybe just dealing with some technical difficulties with his camera. Coach, can you hear us? So, Coach, I saw you, but we don't have a video from you. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna pull back for a second and wait until we get Coach his audio and or visual. He's gonna log out and come back in and catch up with where things are. Again, the SWAC Outdoor Track and Field Championships will be in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Let's see.
It's going to be exciting too, man. I see some impressive times out there, not just by our team, but other members of the SWAC, and some really good competition there.
Yeah, okay. I think we got – well, hold on. I heard Coach come in. Coach, are you there? Coach G, we lost you. We don't have your audio. We don't have your video. All right, so not sure. He was there. I saw him in the background. I don't know what happened to him. I saw him, and then he's not there anymore. So we'll wait for him to pop in. Hold on, let me see. Maybe this is it. Hey, Coach, are you there? Let me see. Coach, if you are using your phone, and I'm not sure, maybe make sure put your phone on Do Not Disturb. We'll get him squared away again. We were speculating last night, Kelvin, on who might pitch against Southern. Of course, Zoriana Hughes pitched game 1 against UAPB.
She went 5 innings.
Went
and then,
5 innings.
Sam did it too.
Sam came in relief. What's your guess or guesstimation thoughts on who might get the start for game 2 against Southern?
Well, it's a team that we haven't seen, and they haven't seen us either. And judging by what Coach did last year, she would do anything, because if I remember correctly, everybody thought Zoe was going to pitch that Jackson State game. She didn't. If I had to guess, I'm guessing Amari's, because Amari hadn't pitched in a while, to be frank. So, but with her leadership player of the year in the SWAC and all that, Coach is playing one of her, as she mentioned on the show last week, one of her peers that she's familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
So she could come at with Sam. Sam only did 2 innings, but for some reason, I would go with Amari, I think.
Okay. Well, we got Coach. His connection and everything looks great. He's looking great, and there he is.
Yeah, I switched to my phone.
Okay.
I was trying to use my laptop. I'm like, man, let me just switch to my phone.
Yeah, it's all good, Coach. It's all good. How you doing tonight?
I'm good. Just packing, trying to get ready for Friday.
Okay. Heading off to Baton Rouge. The most recent track outdoor event, the East Coast Relays in Jacksonville. Did we participate? Because I didn't catch any of the updates or anything, or at least maybe I missed which platform we were putting out.
We did on Friday. We had 4 or 5 PRs on Friday, but Saturday it got rain delayed, and we waited a couple hours. And I said, you know what, this guy's saying go home. So I packed everybody up. We went home. I didn't want to take no chances going into the conference championships, track being wet, things of that nature. So I said, hey, we're ready. Let's just go and do it. Get back to training.
Okay. Well, let's kind of go, men and or women and then men. What's your analysis? What's your thoughts on how pleased you've been and some of the performances that you've seen over on the women's side, and then maybe jump over to the men's side?
The women's side, we're steady dropping. Kyra Copeland PR in the 400. Amani Kernan, she's PR in the 400. Kaya Boyd's PR'd every weekend in the 400 hurdles. Caitlin's getting back to herself from her ankle injury. Tiana Adams is firing. Ariana Lads, all of them. Janari. The women are in a good spot. And so are the men. The men, we're down a few pieces, but the ones that are going to compete are all right where they need to be. DJ Lawrence had the fastest time in the 100. We have top 2 times in the men's hurdles, 400 hurdles.
Yeah.
Miles Copeland just PR'd in 200, so we're definitely going in the right direction, going into championships when it's time.
Nice. Go ahead, Kelvin.
Coach, I think I saw where you had a 4x1 that ran a pretty school time. Who was on that?
Yeah, that was Janari Kenshin to DeAndre Gaines to Kirsten, Ariana Latson and Kirsten Clark. They broke the school record, I think,
Yeah.
2 or 3 times this year so far.
Right. Right.
Right now we're 13th and 12th in the region. So you have to be top 12 to go on to nationals. That's what we are. You got a bunch of let's see, you got a few SEC schools. I think Howard just ran faster than us. So I'm looking forward to getting to conference and really opening it up a little bit.
Okay. I'm interested. Handicap the field. How do you see? Where's the biggest competition? I pretty much kind of know on the women's side the usual, but kind of tell me what the competition is both for the men and women in SWAC.
The women is definitely, of course, Alabama State, but Southern has put together a really good team. So Southern, they're you can't sleep on them. We ain't sleeping on nobody, but
Right.
definitely they're coming up. They're well rounded. So I think as long as we do what we're supposed to, because that's all we can control at the end of the day, what we do. So all we're gonna do is focus on these being rattlers and put the rest in Laura's hand. The guys, well, again, it's anybody's meet. The guys
Right.
are really up in the air. Even missing a few pieces, if we perform to our best, anything is possible. It's about getting through Sunday and Monday.
When do you leave, Coach?
We'll leave on Friday.
And the actual meet starts on what, Monday?
No, it starts on Sunday.
Mother's
Day. Starts on Mother's Day. The SWAC telecast will be on Tuesday, though. They only telecast in the finals.
Okay.
So that'll be on the SWAC network that final day. Of course, we can follow along on timing site with the live results on Sunday and Monday.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm curious about the field events, Coach. One of the things that I've kind of learned and watching you and watching how we have won championships is, the points and how we end up stacking points towards the end. But I'm curious about our field events. If I'm not mistaken, I was sitting here looking at the track site, kind of just glancing through some of the numbers. But if I'm not mistaken, we've had, I don't know which one of those, I think it was either shot put or how would you assess the field?
We have Ezekiel Salama he has a top mark in the hammer.
The hammer, that's what it was. I knew it was. I knew it was something that got thrown. I just couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, he's killing it in the hammer. He's broken the school record several times this year, and like I said, he's top of the list in the SWAC. And then Bryce Webb is number 3, if I'm not mistaken. No, I'm sorry, number 8 in the shot put. And then on the women's side, we're more jumps versus throws. We have a female thrower. We have 2 long jumpers, Ariana and Zakira Snow, and then we also have a high jumper, Kyla Morton. She got the silver medal at the Griffith Games back in April.
When you have someone that is performing at a high level in one particular event, for example, the hammer, does that translate into any of the other throwing, or is it you try to keep him focused in doing well and great at what he's doing well and great at?
Yeah, I mean, they don't really go hand in hand. You think like 100 and a 200. You can be a great hammer thrower, a hell of a hammer thrower, and can't throw the discus or the shot put, and vice versa, because the implements are totally different. Now you have some that can do both, but for him, the main thing is the hammer. He's toyed around with the discus a little bit, but I'm like, no, I'm not taking no chances. He's spinning the wrong way. No, we gonna lock in on this event, which is the best event.
Okay. And then you mentioned some of the ladies and some of the jumping events. If you would go back and shout out some of those ladies again.
Yeah, Ariana Latson is the defending indoor and outdoor champ in the long jump. Zakira Snow, I think she finished fourth indoor. She PR. Um, so they're the top 10 going into the SWAC. And then, like I said, Chicago in the high jump. So we just want them to do what they've been doing. That's all I preach to them. Just do what we've been doing, and we'll be just fine. It's not rocket science. Don't try and reinvent the wheel. Just put one foot in front of the other and make it happen.
Great point. Keep it simple, right?
There it is.
Keep it simple. Go ahead, Kelvin.
How's Miss Blocker recovery going? And is she still bugging you, trying to get on the track?
No, she's doing good. She's already she's jogging. She wants to run. I'm like, not yet. Staying in the weight room, had a great semester academically, doing an internship right now, and just chomping at the bit to get back. I tell you, it's myself, Coach Kenshin, Coach Love. That while we were sitting there talking, like, man, if Naya had not got hurt, but
Yeah,
the Lord's will, we can't control it, but
right.
she'll be back. I think she's gonna come back more hungrier and stronger.
Yes, yeah, and I firmly believe iron sharpened iron. There's so much competition to come back to that a pusher. So I'm interested to know, Coach, has anybody qualified yet for the NCAAs?
Yeah. We have the women's 4x1, two of the Janari Kenshin in the 100, DeAndre Gaines in the 100, Ariana Latson in the hurdles, Tiana Adams in the hurdles, Caitlin Smith in the 400 hurdles, Darian Lawrence in the 100. No. Oh, both hurdlers, Joseph DeRosier, Leonard Musluri in the hurdles, Josiah Gaynor in the long jump on the men. So yeah, we have pretty good qualified so far.
Where's regionals this year?
Lexington, Kentucky University.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And they technically is there any other races in between the SWAC and regionals that y'all will participate in?
No, that's it. We'll participate 10, 11, 12. The rest of the country championship meets will go, either 14, 15, 16 or 15, 16, 17. But after that Sunday, there's no more qualifying. You submit your entries on Monday, and hopefully at the SWAC championships, we'll get a few more people qualified. But right now, this is the most FAMU's had at Division I. So
yes,
we keep breaking it. So Lord willing, we'll keep it going.
Absolutely.
You mentioned, Coach, the some of the academic stuff for Naya, and it made me think about, with the fact that the semester is over. Have you seen any of the numbers from either your men or women's, or just overall? How did everybody do? Academically wise.
Oh yeah.
Past semester.
We're good. We didn't lose any point people towards that would hurt us, and that's what you worry about, making sure everybody did what they're supposed to do. No one didn't tell you any lies, and everything was on point. But I've been on top of them. We all been on top of them. We get weekly updates, progress reports. So, we control as much as we can on our end, but ultimately, you have to trust them because it's in their hands, and we were blessed that, like I said, no point scores or anything or casualties.
Mm-hmm. One of the things that I've been, and Marcus does a great job of always tracking a lot of the recruiting info. You guys have been burning it up on the recruiting trail. It seems like, what do your numbers look like, or if as you sort of project out with incoming and things of that nature, are you at a point where you're able to add, or right now you're looking every year at who's leaving and I've got to fill those spots? Or are you at a point where maybe you're adding on to your existing roster?
Well, right now we do have roster limits. So, replacing some seniors, but I'm keeping it about 20 men and about 25 to 30 women. So that's where we're going to keep it at, so that we want to make sure I treat everyone fairly. We can outfit them. We can, and that cuts into the budget. So that's what our roster limits are. So right now it's about filling the holes with the scholarship, and then still trying to see what spots I may have for a partial or walk on and things of that nature. But I don't have a lot of wiggle room because the numbers are small. But that's kind of where it is right now. Just making sure scholarships, people get filled first, and then if I can, fill in some spots with some walk-ons, then I would later on.
Who are some of the Rattlers that are in their last events? Exhausting eligibility coming up here, whether it be at the SWAC or maybe if they advance into regionals.
Yeah, Tyra Burke on the women's side. Caitlin Smith is graduating. DeAndre Gaines, Kirsten Clark. Those are the females. And on the male side, DJ Lawrence, Kurt Dawkins, William Shelton, Ezekiel. They'll all be off until sunset, riding off. But I'm gonna miss them too, because Kurt came in when we first got here. Will was here when we got here, and it's like, wow, this is we got year 3.5 because we came in the middle of the year. But to see them graduate, it means a lot to know that they're on track and they're getting ready to go on with the rest of their lives, and hopefully we did our part to help them be a little bit better.
So technically they're not the first recruiting class, but they're the last of the ones who were around and part of the program when you got in.
Yeah, well, we recruited Kurt. Will was the only one that was actually here when we recruited Kurt. So Kurt came in as his sophomore year. He did 1 year at Albany. Tyra Burke came in as a transfer. I recruited Caitlin. Caitlin Smith is actually graduating early.
Okay.
Just like that young lady, Nia. I'm sorry, or Nia's returning, but she's a graduate. Nia Coleman from cross country. So we have a few people that came in academically strong, already had associate's degrees, so they'll be graduating. But Kirsten Clark, she just graduated last week. I was excited for her to come to FAMU and be able to get a degree. So like I said, all in all, just the time we spent with them, to see them get that piece of paper means something, because that's why they came.
Yeah. Coach, I want to know, you don't see it that often anymore, but when I was coming up and running track in high school and watching the family relays, used to see a lot of football players who had speed run track also. I was just wondering what's your take on that, and have you and Coach ever had that discussion about working together if a kid has the academic and athletic prowess to do both?
Oh, I'm all open to it. It's just a matter of will their schedules align, whether it's academically or them still having to fulfill their football obligations, whether it's weight room and things of that nature. So, if Coach says that he has someone that wants to run, most definitely, as long as they can run, I want to use them. Coach Gokai and I, we went after a young lady the other day. We're still trying to get her. So,
right.
If she can hit that volleyball in the fall and run for me, it's all good.
Yeah. I imagine, is she a jumper or a hurdler?
No, she's a jumper, but she can she's a triple jumper, a long jumper, and she can hide, but she can run too. So
yeah,
it's just a matter of he looked her up, or he looked her up. We trying to we done called it, text her, so trying to see if we can lock her down. But I wanted Jamal Haley to come out, but his schedule didn't permit. So hopefully at some point we'll be able to make something happen.
Right. Yeah, he was a track guy.
All right. So we got the SWAC Outdoor Championships coming up next weekend, May 10th through the 12th in Baton Rouge. Sounds like the the team is departing. What you're departing when, Coach? Next week?
Friday morning, we'll be on I-10 heading over there.
This Friday.
Yep, this Friday.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Wait a minute. Today's the 6th.
Right.
The 10th.
Birthday boy.
This weekend. Yeah, exactly. This weekend, not next. I don't know why I thought it was next weekend. Hell, it's this weekend. Okay. Damn. Sorry about that, Coach. I'm all over the place,
Oh, good.
Okay. Maybe that's what threw it off. Is like I'm used to, like, last year I could have sworn they did the tournament and the last day was on a Sunday.
No, it was the same last year. It started on Mother's Day.
Okay. It's throwing me all off. All right, so I got you. All right, so May 10th, beginning Sunday, going through the 12th in Baton Rouge, out there at Southern, should be a good event. Anything that you need Rattler Nation to do or take care for you before you guys head out, Coach? Give you a chance to shout out and let us know.
The prayers, the support. We got our canopies up. They've been doing the job more than you could ever imagine without heat. So we're in a good place. We're in a good place and just looking to bring this championship home and make all the Rattlers proud.
Nice. And congratulations on that as well. And the canopies. I saw it. I saw them when we came up for the spring
softball
game and everything, and the softball, and so that looks good. And you just said it's helping out, so that's positive. Good stuff. Stuff.
Most definitely.
All right, Coach. Any shout outs? Any last word? Give you the last word, Coach. As always, we always appreciate you taking some time out. We're going to be locked in on SWAC TV on Tuesday, the only night that I got to call my people. I know a few people over there. I'm about to be like, why are we broadcasting this thing on Monday? Come on, y'all. I mean, we want to see some of these other events, But anyway, definitely all day Tuesday we'll be locked in on SWAC TV. But I'll let you get the last word in, Coach.
I just want to thank everyone for the support. As always, pray for us, safe travels, and we perform the best of our abilities. And continue to be there for us when we need you.
Absolutely.
Exactly. And make sure you be there when the bus comes in with 2 trophies, right?
Hey, amen to that one. It'll be early morning Wednesday, but hey, I'll be getting out, jumping up, clicking my heels.
Amen. We're speaking into existence, Coach. Well, hey, we appreciate your time tonight. Definitely looking forward to the outdoor tournaments. Can't wait to see what the Rattlers do. I know it'll be exciting, and we'll be tracking and following along. So, Coach G, always, we appreciate your time. Thank you tonight.
Hey, thank you very much.
All right.
All right.
Good stuff. Things up. Coach Garfield Ellenwood checking in with the update on track and field. If you're one of those people that like to kind of get a pre-conference breakdown and say, well, where do we rank? Where do our athletes rank compared to other SWAC competitors? I would tell you the site. It's tfrrs.org. It's essentially like the max preps for track and field athletes. I mean, it tracks conferences by team, by athlete. It'll show you their performances by indoor, outdoor, all that stuff. But it's a great aggregating tool that you can use to kind of take a look at the conference. You can look at the outdoor performances heading in, and you can see our athletes are ranked with their best performances of the outdoor season compared to other SWAC athletes. And then, but like Coach said, it's all about what you do when the gun goes off, right?
That's right.
All right. Well, again, we appreciate Coach G for joining us. Let's get a live update here. So we did find out that Sam Smith was on the mound for the Rattlers right now. And that one just got away. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
We are in the top of the first inning. Rattlers are trailing right now 1-0 to Southern. Looks like Southern on probably a throwing error by the shortstop. I think that's Amari Brown. The ball just kind of got loose and it just sailed on her into the Southern dugout. But I think we're going to have runners on the corners with 2 outs.
Yep.
And there's been a couple of just kind of catching up on how this game broke out on us. We had Jamison Townsend, I believe, got caught up in the outfield cutting a ball off. We've had a couple of drops now in the outfield. It's an uncharacteristic slow start. I'm not tracking any live stats to know if these are errors, but if they are, it's probably at least maybe 2 here in the early going. And so right now with 2 outs, runners are on the corners for Southern. Again, Samantha Smith is pitching, going up against Southern. JT said the challenges are already flying. JT said
Southern challenge out a slide at third, and whether we had got the runner, and they were called out by the third base ump and the review. They stuck with the call on the field, so that means that Southern only has one more challenge.
That's huge. So it looks like Southern's going to try to drop a bunt to kind of keep it moving. This will be interesting again. We're very familiar with Coach Beal's background, being a championship winning softball coach at the high school level for a decade. And then, Southern's coach is also a previous highly recognized former high school softball coach in her first year at Southern. I think Coach Beal kind of shared a little bit of the background and the relationship that they have. And she was named Coach of the Year in the SWAC.
Yeah, they had over 30 wins too this year.
Ooh. Yeah, unbeaten at home, 17-0. I think Southern was this year coming into the contest. I don't know. Is Gail telling me that they were errors or not errors? What is Gail telling me here?
Yeah, errors.
They were errors. Okay. Yeah. So I just got to work ourselves out of it. Sam trying to hit the outside part of the plate here, and runner on first, steal second, no throw. So now Southern has runners on second and third. 1 ball and 2 strikes right now. Samantha Smith on the mound or on the bump, on the rubber. And there's a shot right at Amari. Amari, nice, easy throw over to first. Side is retired. So FAMU gets out of the first with only giving up 1 run. Southern leaves 2 on. And I think that's about as, hey, let's wake up. So
yeah. With the errors and everything, to come out of there with only 1 run given up.
Yeah.
Hopefully all the jitters are out.
Yeah,
We've
exactly.
adjusted to the elements, it being wet and ready to go now.
All right, let's take a break, come back. We'll reset, and we'll jump into maybe some live stats, get a few other things going. We'll wait on Lourdess to jump in and join us. We'll see what happens first. But we are in a changeover, live action, SWAC TV. So if you got 2 channels on your phone, tablet, iPad, whatever, you can watch us, and then you can also jump in and watch softball on SWAC TV. You're watching the O&G StrikeZone right here on the Black College Sports Network. We'll be back in a moment.
For over 30 years, HBCU Image has been more than just an apparel store. We've been a movement, a statement, a legacy. We celebrate the pride, the purpose, and the culture that make historically black colleges and universities legendary. Whether you're a student or a lifelong supporter, our gear lets you wear your HBCU story with confidence and style. Because when you wear HBCU Image, you're not just wearing clothes. You're wearing culture. You're wearing pride. You're wearing purpose. HBCU Image, a Kenny T's company.
From cancer care to accidental injuries to cardiac care, we all know that there are times that you can't control what happens in your life. But with Globe Life Family Heritage, you can be prepared to weather the storm when it comes. Call Dr. Beverly Eagle Rogers at 877-300-8269 or visit the website at globelifefamilyheritage.com. With over 25 years of serving communities, Dr. Beverly Eagles Rogers is here to help you and your family through difficult times. Dr. Beverly takes pride in Globe Life being one of the few companies that returns 100% of premiums to clients that stay healthy. So for more information, call Dr. Beverly Eagle Rogers at 877-300-8269 or visit the website at globelifefamilyheritage.com.
Are you hungry for authentic Caribbean food like jerk chicken, oxtail, red snapper, shrimp, tofu, and rasta pasta? Well, find your way over to Mango's Caribbean Restaurant, 180 Auburn Avenue, right next to Royal Peacock in downtown Atlanta.
Them belly full, but we hungry.
Mango's Caribbean Restaurant, open daily from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. And on Friday and Saturday, we're open till 4 a.m. Come to Mango's and put some spice in your life.
So we've got a good thing going.
Mango's Caribbean Restaurant, 180 Auburn Avenue, right next to Royal Peacock in downtown Atlanta. For more info or directions, call 404-698-3992 or log on to mangoscaribbeanrestaurant.com. For instant coupons, text MANGOS to 313131.
Tell your mama hungry, papa hungry, brother hungry.
Mango's Caribbean Restaurant, authentic Caribbean cuisine.
Open up the door, tell your mama hungry.
You're looking for the latest information on Southern University sports, the Southwestern Athletic Conference, and HBCU athletics. There's only one place to go. Tune in to the Carlos Brown Show, exclusively on the Black College Sports Network.
Welcome back to the O&G StrikeZone. Bryan Fulford, Kelvin Rozier here. We are live watching game number 4 of the day in Gulfport, Mississippi. Our Rattlers are taking on Southern University in the winners bracket. Winner advances to take on Texas Southern. So this would be the semifinal of the winners bracket. Currently trailing 1-0. Nariah Lee, I believe, is on first base.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And so up now is
Townsend.
Jamison Townsend now at the plate.
Yeah, we didn't get the bunt down to move the runners into scoring position. The previous batter popped up the bunt.
Okay. Somebody had just sent me. Okay, got my live stats. Appreciate my my team there online who hit us up with that in the chat group, just in case you were looking for it yourself, Kelvin. FAMU did end up getting assessed 3 errors there in the bottom of the first inning. Townsend with a base hit in the right field. Naraya's going to get her.
She can go.
The third. Townsend gets to second.
Oh, she dropped the ball. Woo! We lucked up.
Yeah, we did. So Townsend ends up getting a double. Naraya gets the third. We got 2 runners in scoring position now on a nice hit by Jamison Townsend.
And we got Amari up the bat, so this is what we want.
They already come in huddling up. They already hey, huddle up. We got to figure out how we
do. We walk in? What he probably thinking? Do we walk her and pitch to Spooner?
No. You know that's why
and keep the double play. And there's a strategy to that now.
I don't know if Spooner hits into a lot of double plays.
She's not of course she's not a fast runner. She pops up more than she hits ground balls. So you're right. She typically don't hit in the double plays only because she don't hit infield hits most of the time.
Yeah. So Amari pitching at the plate. Excuse me. I want to get the intel on the Southern pitcher. Whoa! There's a ball that's hit to left.
Is it
foul,
fair?
But it's a
fair.
tag up for Naraya. Townsend advances the third. That was a nice hit by Amari. Right on the left field foul line. It was far enough to bring Naraya home, and Townsend even advanced from second to third. Tie ball game now, 1-1. Woo! Yes, indeed. Good job. We'll take that. Sacrifice RBI by Amari Brown. So now we got 2 outs. Runner on third, and Keely Spooner comes to the plate now. Good stuff. Pitching right now for Southern, the young lady Zabala.
What's her name?
Zabala?
Hey, whatever you say, brother, I'm going with it.
She was the pitcher of the year. And that's why that's where I was going to go afterwards. Aaliyah Zabala of Southern. She was the pitcher of the year.
I think he was closer with that one.
But Zabala versus Zabala?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway. But Amari jumped on that pitch, though, because that was a good pitch that she threw. Amari jumped on it, though, and
just missed it.
Yeah. Fortunately, it was deep enough for a tag. So good job by Naraya. Way to be alert, and Townsend as well to be able to go from second to third on that. The 1-2 pitch to Keely outside. It looks like she's trying to pitch away from Keely. Definitely don't want to leave anything over the middle of the plate because Keely will rock that pitch.
Yeah.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. Score is tied up at 1-1. Keely Spooner.
We have like 4 power hitters all over 8
back-to-back
home runs back to back, right? 7 to 8 home runs. Yeah,
she went inside on that pitch to Keely, and Keely fouls it off to the right field stands or somewhere out there. So looks like there's a little bit of a wind that's kind of blowing towards left, just looking at Coach Beal's hair as I saw it was moving. Here we go. The 2-2 pitch. And there's a shot in the left field. Keely brings one in. So RBI single by Keely Spooner. The Rattlers are back on top 2-1. Keely hit a 2-2 pitch right in the left field. Good job, Keely. She jumped on it too, right between the third baseman and the shortstop in the left.
Hit it where she was pitched.
Right, exactly. 2-1 FAMU. Exactly. Good job. Good hitting.
Yeah, you know what I said, Bryan, off the air, and what I've said on the air too. Our team wins and losses is based on our offense.
Yeah.
When we 5 runs or more, we're gonna win. If you can hold it, if you're gonna hold us under 5, then you got a chance.
Jordan Douglas at the plate right now. Jordan has been really hitting the ball well over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, she got like 8 home runs, and probably 7 of them been in the last 2-3 weeks. Because she has a couple of 2 home run games, not 1 but 2 recently.
Exactly. Zabala came inside, and Zabala, came inside on her. And so we got, let me see, 1 ball and 1 strike. Spooner's over on first. 2 outs here to Jordan Douglas. Douglas got ahead of the ball, pulls it to left, fouled. Now the count moves to 1-2. We'll finish up with this batter, and then I see Lourdess is in the background, so we'll get ready to bring Lourdess in a second here after this at-bat by Douglas. She shows bunt, but she's swinging. High and away. Ball 2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes right now for Southern. Jordan Douglas at the plate. Spooner's over on first. I don't think they I put a pinch runner in for Spooner's. Pitch fouled off.
I have to say, Bryan, outside of the beautiful orange and green, Southern is my second favorite school in the SWAC. And the colors, I love their colors.
They have some pretty color combinations, no doubt. Whatever they call that Southern blue.
That baby blue.
You gonna get Edwin all tied up in a second.
What you call it, Edwin?
Oh, outside. Got her looking. Nasty pitch. Outside part of the plate. All right, well, but FAMU, I wish we had an ABS because that was on the corner. But anyway,
she got the call.
That was way off. That was off the plate.
She got the call.
Oh, that's a horrible call. Anyway, all right, so FAMU puts 2 runs up in the bottom of the first, and so 2 runs on 3 hits. Southern committed no errors, but the big singles in that one belong to Amari Brown with the sacrifice RBI and Keely Spooner with a single RBI as well. All right, let's see if Lourdess is in the background. I saw her there. Let's see if her camera on. All right, let's get ready to bring in our next guest. And coming to the stage is none other than Lourdess Hemmingway. Lourdess, how you doing, young lady?
Everyone. Hello, I'm doing good. How are y'all doing?
I'm doing wonderful, Lourdess. Good to see you.
You're blessed. Good to see
y'all
you.
Too.
Yay. Good to have you on. We were joking around talking, last week, your sister was on. Previously we had y'all on at the same time, but it's like y'all needed your own time and space.
That's good.
So,
yeah, good.
How are you doing, young lady? Give us an update on where you're at, kind of in terms of, your career path, your education path, where we at with graduation and things of that nature. Because Majesty didn't seem to have any idea last week. So please update.
She didn't have an idea about her life or my life?
Yours. Let's say yours.
Ooh,
I'm gonna stay out of trouble. I'm gonna stay out of trouble and say yours.
Okay. So I'm in my senior year of college. I thought I was graduating this semester, but I am not, obviously not, because I probably would have said something. So I should be graduating this summer semester. I just have to do 1 more internship. I also am going to grad school. I really do want to go to Savannah College of Art and Design to get my master's in luxury brand management. So people are like, oh, you should get your MBA. You should get your MBA from FAMU and do the 1 year. I'm like, I'm good. Like I love my alma mater. Like, yes, but no, like I don't need any more SBI in me, unfortunately. Like I'm good. But that's pretty much it. I mean, unless you guys, I have a boyfriend now. My first ever boyfriend in my life, if y'all want to hear about that.
Yeah, because we got to shake him down. We got to shake him down.
Shrink him down. Oh,
Yeah,
shake him down.
Shake him down. Shake him down. Make sure he's straight.
Yeah, he's straight. What y'all gonna say? What y'all gonna say though?
We're gonna do what uncles do.
Okay, period. He'll be ready.
Okay, all right. Well, tell us about him. Where's he from? How did y'all meet? All that good stuff.
What's his major and all that stuff? Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay. So y'all want like his social security number too? Or
yeah, that too.
Make sure you got. That's all of that. Make sure you got good credit. That's all I can say. Make sure he pays his bills.
Okay, good. So I met him at church.
Amen. There you go.
That's good.
Last summer. And okay, so I met him at church last summer. He was working at the gym, and one day we all went out for ice cream, all the collegiate students at church. And so he said he's a trainer at this gym and we should come, work out with him. So I was like, okay, I was a little bit bigger back then, so I needed to lock in. So I said, you know what, let me get my big black behind up and let me go to the gym. So I went to the gym. I did 3 training sessions. And my body was so tired, y'all. I was so tired. I was fatigued. I couldn't even roll over when I was sleeping in bed. But I was like, you know what? This is what I need to, really lock in. So one day I mustered up some courage. And I asked him if he would, train me and stuff. So he was like, yeah, I can train you, da-da-da-da. So I guess, it was for him, it was love at first sight because, of course, it's me. So, he just, fell in love instantly. And, ever since then, he's just been hooked. Okay. But I'm just kidding. We were friends for a good little second there, probably until, from the summer until, the end of January or early February. So, we spent a lot of time, getting to know each other on a deeper level. And, then he asked me to be his girlfriend because, I'm the queen. And so I agreed. I was like, of course, yes. So now here we are. He already has his bachelor's degree. So he's at FAMU right now getting his master's in sports management.
Okay.
And he's a personal trainer. He also does fitness for elementary schools in Gadsden County twice a week.
Oh, wow.
He does something else, but I forgot. So, but yeah, he got 3 jobs. He going out on little dates and stuff, and yeah.
He has 3 jobs because of you. That's why he has 3 jobs, or he just wants to have 3 jobs because he likes working.
He believes in having multiple streams of income.
Oh, okay, there we go.
And
okay.
So do I. So that's good. But he was like, you just make me want to work harder. You just make me want to be a better man. So I had to make sure I got myself together for real before I asked you to be my girlfriend. And I was like, see, he knows something. He learning. He's doing good.
Yeah. Sounds like he on the right track.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me about your internship. That you went to New York for it, right?
I did go to New York, but last summer I did an Impressions of Beauty internship, but that was more so remote work.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But yeah, I went to New York a good little second ago, but unfortunately, I don't have a desire to work for that company right now because they're going through restructuring and reorganization, and they're firing a lot of people because their stock price is going down. So I don't have time to be living in New York, and my job is not secure.
Yeah. Yep. Very expensive there.
Mm-hmm.
So are you looking to take time off before going to grad school, or?
Honestly, I might. If I take time off, it'll probably just be a semester.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be taking an entire year off. I want to have a job and just go to my grad school classes at night, type of thing. Just be super grown, and be paying my bills and all that type of stuff.
Okay. All right. I hear you.
Mm-hmm.
Excited to pay bills. Congratulations to that. You got plenty of time, so you got plenty of years and bills to pay. You were doing some sponsorship work recently, right? You were, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, that's when you all spotted me.
Yeah, yeah. Over at working at the FAMU exchange, working with Celsius.
Mm-hmm.
What I mean, is that what's the opportunity there? Or was that just kind of a one-off opportunity there?
I mean, there's definitely opportunity there. And this is my second year being a student marketing ambassador for Celsius.
Okay.
But also like in the process of doing it, I realized like, yes, I could work for Celsius and I could do marketing for them because they do give priority to their student marketing ambassadors for internships and full-time roles. But that's not really like my passion. Like energy drinks are not my passion. Like food and beverage is not, the industry that I want to work in. So I had time to think about it and I was like, yeah, like I don't really have time to just be doing things and filling my time just because like it's a job and it like looks good. Because it does look good, it does look fun, but it's ultimately not my purpose in business to pursue that industry.
So what is your passion? I
like luxury, fashion, beauty, and tech. I specifically like beauty and technology. That's how it like merges together.
Yeah.
So I've just been looking more into those type of roles and honestly entrepreneurship. So yeah, I don't honestly, after working under people for so many years, even though like I'm only 23, I realized that I'm just not the type of person to work under somebody. Like it's not in me to be like, obviously, you got to listen to be a leader and, all that inspirational stuff. But I just can't be taking orders from somebody every single day. Somebody told me what to do. Like I need to be calling the shots and just leading people and inspiring others.
So I'm curious that, and I'm going to go back to the ambassador program. What all went into? I mean, what was sort of the job description as because you said you've been there for 2 years, I think you said.
So the job description is you have to host a minimum of 2 events every 2 weeks. Okay. Or you have to find an event to sample cans at once a week. And you have to sample 280 cans within a 2-week period. And you also have to do 1 social media post and you have to recap all of those events. So
you are your own boss, it sounds like.
I mean, pretty much, but people at FAMU and clubs and organizations, especially students, can be a little difficult sometimes. Or they'll say like, hey, we want you at our event in March. And then March comes and they're like, oh, I forgot we said you were going to be here. Oh, you can't do it. So it's like, y'all are messing with my money. Like y'all told me I could come. And I'd have had to go 25 minutes to the storage unit to get 600 cans, haul 600 cans, a tent, 2 big cans, a table, and all this display stuff. And y'all are acting like, yeah. So after doing all that long hard work, and usually when I set up, I just find like the nearest man. I'm just like, yeah, come do this because it's not for me. Like this is not young lady work. But that was really it. Like you just have to do social media posts, take pictures, sample.
And it had to be with FAMU related activities and events.
Student events.
Okay.
And usually they like you to sample with like different clubs and organizations, so that there's more brand awareness.
Yeah.
But I don't think at HBCUs that's necessarily the best route to take. So I think larger scale events where you can do more cans all at one time is more efficient and effective than doing little events and club organizations where maybe 20 students show up and then I have to do 10 events for to get 20 cans to each student during the week. Like, no. So then it's like after I do all these set Fridays and I do Be Out days and I do the Fame Fest and the larger events, students they start to expect Celsius to be there. And so like when Celsius isn't there, they're like, why didn't y'all come? Where y'all at? We're thirsty. The university don't provide us water. I'm like, okay, period.
Well, Now you're part of the ecosystem where they need you now. People.
They sure do.
It's sort of good to be expected or wanted. Sometimes that's a good thing.
Yeah, it sure is. It sure is.
Tell me, another question I had when you mentioned the line of the career path, the design and tech. Do you see somebody or a company that's already doing what you aspire to do, or maybe a version of what you want to do?
I would say L'Oreal does a good job of, because they have a very they have a vast brand portfolio. Like, they own tons of brands, but they also make sure that they keep up with AI and technology and how consumers perceive their skin and how makeup is supposed to be for their skin. So it's like now they have like apps or applications where you can try on foundation at home through your screen to get a shade match, or you can do like red light. You can do red light therapy with the mask that they have, or you can have a thing that applies makeup for you if you have disabilities with your hands. So they come up with a lot of products and a lot of things that help consumers' lives be easier. And I also think certain brands also, especially if they're Black owned and they're coming out with quality products that fit skin types, and not just skin type color wise, but skin type as far as moisture, hydration, porosity, the porous level of your skin. So it's like they're using science to accommodate weather conditions and everyday activities and how long you're supposed to be wearing your makeup to make sure that your skin does look good throughout the entirety that you're wearing your makeup. So I think brands do one thing, and they do separate things that I would do, but I can't say that I see a brand that does it all. And I also want to make sure that when I do have a brand, that I'm also giving back to students that are not able to have that access to opportunities to understand like different levels in the industry. So, and the only brand I really see doing that for real, I mean, Estee Lauder obviously did it with the internship that they offer FAMU students. But Impressions of Beauty definitely does that as well. Like, they go on HBCU tours, give out free products to students. They give out free master classes, free career advice. And they really make sure that they're putting their best foot forward to influence the next generation of like beauty leaders. So yeah, I say separately brands do what I want to do, but not all together.
Have you been out to the Essence Festival at all? Because I know at the convention center. Yeah,
I was actually supposed to go this year. Because my godbrother wanted to go for his birthday. Right. And I was like, oh yeah. Like, we can go. But then he never gave me an update. And then like, I was like, oh no. But I really do want to go to Essence Fest though. Yeah, that convention center, they have a lot of brands there, a lot of Black owned brands too. Yeah, I think you could make some real connections there. Oh yeah, for sure.
So tell me something fun. I guess what's been your most exciting or fun experience over the last year since last time we talked to you?
Gosh, the most fun, exciting experience over the last year. Oh, I went to Colorado, actually. I went to Colorado. My friend and her twin brother, they planned a trip for their friend to go to Colorado in January. So I went skiing. I didn't take lessons. I should have, but I didn't. And, I was skiing down the hill. And I tumbled down the hill so hard that my glasses broke. My helmet fell off. My protective goggles fell off. It was bad. I didn't break anything. Miraculously, I didn't break anything.
Woo!
But I was like, God, thank God that I didn't break anything. But I will never be skiing again. Unfortunately, I will never be skiing again. It was a
But
good
just take
experience.
lessons.
Exactly. Take lessons.
Just
You
take
did all
lessons
that.
before you get out there.
Lessons.
I don't think you guys understand. Like, I don't think y'all understand. Like, skiing is so difficult. Like, even with the little lessons, like, okay, I know I didn't take them, and I'm talking about them like I took them, but like the lessons are not it, you guys. Like, nothing can prepare you for the altitude. I got sick on the trip because of the altitude.
Mm-hmm.
You walk 5 steps, you out of breath. You walk backwards, you out of breath. You open the car door, you out of breath. I'm like, I go to the gym every day. There is no reason for me to be out of breath walking upstairs and going downstairs. I'm huffing and puffing in my sleep because I can't breathe. I said, I would never be taking a cold vacation again. This is not vacation.
Well,
but it was fun though.
But it was a good experience.
It was a good experience to have one time. Like, that's it.
I know enough not to want to go back, basically.
Yes. Next time I
gosh.
vacation, I'm going somewhere warm. I'm going somewhere warm.
Don't do
I
that
feel
to
you.
yourself. You grew up in warm weather. Go experience some cold. And just know you can always go back home to where it's warm. See, that's why you go experience cold for a few days. Make you appreciate Florida.
How often you go back to the cold, Bryan?
I lived there for a good 15 years. I'm good, Kelvin. I'm good.
Ooh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't be back in the cold, but it was fun. It was fun while it lasted, but I was definitely grateful to get back on that bus. Oh yeah, and I went. I think the best part was I went snowmobiling, and we snowmobiled to like the highest mountain in Colorado, and it was a very beautiful sight. Even though I did not have my glasses, I wish I did so I could see everything, but it was still very nice. I also could not drive, so the tour guide did kick me off the snowmobile because I ran into a tree. But
so once again, you jumped out there with no lessons, no nothing. You just jumped on.
But they gave us all lessons. But to be honest, I was bad during the lesson too. So I was like, well, I probably should have hopped on with the tour guide from the jump. But yeah. Then my family thought I was missing because I wasn't answering my phone. But I was on a mountain, and I told them that I was on a mountain. So obviously there's no service, but they were blowing up my phone thinking that somebody kidnapped me or something, and maybe I got hit by an avalanche. I don't know what they were thinking, but I got 50,000 phone calls once I finally got some service. I was like, guys, calm down. Like, I'm alive. I know you guys would have missed me, but like, I'm still here. Yeah.
That's what people do when they love you.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Good stuff. All right. So let people know how can they so the graduation is in the summer. The internship is coming.
Yes, graduation might be in the fall or summer. It depends on when this lady emails me back about if I can take these 2 classes at the same time.
You trying to work some things out, basically.
Yes, I'm trying to work some things out. But it may be fall, maybe summer, but I'm gonna come on here and I'm gonna get everybody an invitation. Only if you're bringing a gift. You cannot come unless you're bringing a gift. I'm just kidding. You could come, but I'll probably have like a little party, a little something to invite everybody to.
Yeah, we look forward to that.
Yes.
All right. Let people know how they can follow you, where you're at on socials, and all that good stuff.
Well, you all can find me on Facebook. It's my name, Lourdess Hemmingway, just as you see it. And then my Instagram is SSEDRUOLLL. It's my name backwards with 2 more L's.
Oh Lord. Y'all just won't be making nothing easy for people to find you. You just
I probably should have put my handle in like how y'all did, but
It's all
Yeah.
good. You know for next time. You'll know for next time.
Yes, I'll know for next time. Y'all can also follow me on TikTok too.
Oh, you're on TikTok.
I'm on TikTok at Skip to my Lourdess.
See, that should have been your instant. You gotta look, I'm little piece of advice here. Make everything the same. Try to consolidate so that way the same. So if I find you on TikTok, I can go find you on IG, I can find you on Twitter.
But the thing is, if you look up my name on TikTok, you can find me too. Because my name is like embedded in my bio. But TikTok is a different audience from Instagram, so I have to have two different things. I can't have the same thing.
Oh, see, I'm not on TikTok, so let me be quiet. I know nothing. I'm trying to learn. I've been fighting the urge to get on TikTok. Well, there's no urge, but I just been.
Don't fight it. TikTok is great. It's the best app. It's the funniest app ever. Okay. TikTok and Twitter.
Well, Twitter's fun. People take Twitter too serious, but Twitter's fun. Maybe I'll get on TikTok this summer. Give myself something.
I was late to the party with TikTok too, but I'm on there. I'm not very active though.
Oh, see.
Oh my God.
There you go. All right.
It's the young folks. That's what the young folks.
It is.
The young folks. My mom on there. You know, my grandma has a TikTok account, and she
really
some TikToks. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
She be watching the little AI babies and stuff.
Oh Lord. All right. Well, hey, Lourdess, we appreciate your time. Thank you for coming in and joining us. Keep after your sister because I know she's doing her thing, and keep her updated on what you're doing in your life because I think she didn't know.
She knows. She be playing, y'all. She knows.
Okay. All right. Good talking to you, good seeing you, and we expect those updates, and congratulations on the new well, I don't know, it doesn't sound like it's new, but congratulations on the relationship, and keep enjoying each other's company. That's the big thing,
Yes.
All right. Be well, Lourdess.
All right. Care.
Good seeing you.
Take it easy.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Thanks.
Bye.
Oh man, good stuff. All right, let's catch up with what we have happening in Gulfport, Mississippi. Softball. Current score is 2-2. During that second inning, I'm just going to give the summation here. Southern scored 1 run on 2 hits, 1 FAMU error. They left 2 runners on base in the top of the second. For FAMU, no runs and no hits in that second inning. So we're now in the top of the third. Sam Smith's still on the mound. Southern has had a runner on base every inning so far.
Yeah,
that's the one thing I've come away.
A lot of mistakes. Look like we got nerves jitters for whatever reason. This game, and we have not played a clean game at all.
No, we haven't. Let's see.
We keep getting ourselves out of these jams and stranding runners, though.
Ooh, Keely just threw a runner out at second. What a rope she threw. Yeah. Oh, this might be challenged.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. It's pretty close.
It is. It's close. See, I'm going to tell you the one thing that I wonder. No, Southern didn't challenge it.
Well, they ain't got but one. Remember, they already lost one challenge.
Okay.
So they probably want to save it.
So what was amazing is on a low pitch, that pitch from Sam was low. Keely pulled it up out of not the dirt, but, whatever, the field turf, and made a throw essentially from her knees to second.
And to be honest, she don't have the strongest arm and is not the most athletic. So teams do try to run on her a lot. She don't throw a lot of runners out, but that's probably the best throw I've seen her make this season for sure.
So Samantha just walked the runner that was at the plate on that throw out by Spooner. And so once again, Southern has a runner on, 2 outs, top of the third. The score is tied up at 2. And I'm trying to get my totals here to see right now. It's funny, the live stats are only showing FAMU with 1 error. So I know we have kind of mentioned or we talked about some things, but right now FAMU has only been credited with 1 error in the contest. So that's the official stats as I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, I mean, the one earlier this inning was that was a hit. I thought that was a single. So,
okay. Samantha Smith through 2 2/3 right now has given up 6 hits, struck out 2, walked 1. That was the first batter that she has walked, the one that's at the plate or that's on first base right now. And that runner's going to be safe as they were unable to come away with it. So you called that, Kelvin, just on Southern has decided that they're going to try to run as often as they can.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, they chose the right pitch because once again, Spooner had to kind of pull a pitch from off the dirt. It wasn't the cleanest pitch. And so Southern's picking the right time. You know, I think there's a little just finding the right time and the right opportunity. So 1 ball, 1 strike, runner on second, fouled off to right.
You know, at this point in the game, top of the third inning, Sam's really pitched a pretty decent game. You know, her defense just hadn't helped her out much.
No, it hasn't helped her out at all.
But she's pitched about as best as we can expect from her.
And there's a ball driven into right field, just got by the second baseman. Runner comes all the way around from second, and Southern is back on top 3-2.
Just like with the men's team, when you get runners on base via a walk or hit batsman, you kind of
perfectly placed ball. I mean, that was just past the outstretched arm.
Team's gonna get hits. That's why you got to keep the base pad clean and make the plays you're supposed to make.
And there's the fly out to left field on the first pitch. So FAMU gets out of the inning, only giving up 1 run. Let's see what the summary on that one was. Southern got 1 run on 2 hits, left the runner on base. We go to the bottom of the third. Scores 3-2, Southern right now. Well, Lil Baby doesn't want us to talk about baseball right now, Kelvin, but I understand his feelings, but you know, we don't duck the smoke, and you know it is what it is, right?
Yeah.
A tough weekend in not Baton Rouge, but in at Grambling. Now, first off, the game was moved from Grambling to Ruston, which I think is where Louisiana Tech plays.
Yeah,
I think so. It was moved from Friday to there for Saturday for a doubleheader. And game 1 of the doubleheader can only be surmised by the fact that we were up 9-3. Hold on, let me double check that. Correction. We were up 10-3
in like the 7th inning, right?
After a 5-run 6th inning.
Yeah.
Top of the 6th inning. Then we gave up 2 in the bottom of the 6th inning to Grambling. And then the wheels fell off. In the bottom of the 7th inning, we gave up 7 runs. 7 runs in the bottom of the 7th inning. We did get one of those runs back in the top of the 9th, but not enough to be able. We lose 12-11. We had 14 hits. Grambling had 15. Just one of those games. Kelvin, anybody out.
Like every time we play Grambling, it's that way. It's not much pitching and a lot of hitting. Just kind of how our series go with them. And in the postseason.
Right off bottom of the 3rd inning, she slaps a ball over to the 3rd baseman. It's thrown out. 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. And
in terms of baseball, though, I don't make too much of it. I mean, we hadn't lost a series to recently, with Thune, the weather and the change of fields and all that, the Grambling game. It is what it is. We got Alabama A&M on the road, who's in last place, second to last. So we just need to make sure we right the ship this weekend, and then we finish with Texas Southern. And right now, I think the top 8 teams are determined. It's just the order in which they're going to finish is what's left. And Bethune did lose Sunday's game to Pine Bluff, so they lost 1. So we just need to take care of our business at this point, go into the tournament hot.
Well, I'll say that what's troubling in both of those in 2 of those 3 losses, maybe even I didn't deep dive into the 2nd game, which we lost 6-4. That 3rd game, which we lost 19-9, got run ruled. That was, I mentioned being up 10-3. We were up 10-3 in the 1st game, going into the bottom of the 6th. We're up 9-3 going into the bottom of the 4th. And then Southern scores 2 in the bottom of the 4th, 3 in the bottom of the 5th, 6 in the bottom of the 6th, and 5 in the bottom of the 7th to close out the game, 19-9. So, I mean, look, if we can't get if the
that hadn't been the case the whole season though, so that's why I'm saying.
Okay, but we're looking at, I'm not saying it's a pattern, but whenever I see bad pitching and the pitching not coming through by keeping off, I'm talking big run innings, right? Now a run here or 2 runs there, but we're talking 5 runs, 6 runs, 7 run innings.
It's baseball. When we beat Bethune, we had a 6-7 run inning ourselves. Well, we came back when they took the lead and came back. So, in particular, SWAC baseball. Secondly, just being honest, SWAC ain't won on pitching anyway. This is a hitters league. Nobody has a dominant shutdown #1 pitching, including Bethune.
They shut us down. Grambling shut us down 3 innings in the 5th, 6th, and 7th of that.
But we scored 9. We scored 11 or whatever. I mean, we still put up points. Is the point?
But if to your point, if you're going to give up a lot of points, what do you got to do? You got to be able to stop the other. You got to either outscore or stop somebody, right? So I don't know. I just, if I went and did a deep dive on, and I don't know what's your, when you say, okay, I'm going to say big run inning, what's the number? Are we thinking more than 3? I'm going to say more than 3. More than 3 runs scored in an inning, to me, feels like a big run inning.
If you go look at the series, which we had won every series until these last 2, I think most of the time when we win is when we have 3+ innings. When you got a team that hits the ball well.
Right now, we're not pitching.
We're going to do that. Yeah.
Pitching. We've lost 5 of 6.
The bullpen. Yeah. But the numbers don't always tell all the stories. Because, for instance, the first game against Bethune, pitching was fine. We lost that game 4-3 because of 2 errors.
Okay, good point.
But we only gave up 4 runs even with those 2 errors.
Right.
So
less than 3 runs. 1 run inning, 1 run inning, 2 run inning.
So it's been we've lost different ways. So yeah, we got to straighten up the ship, but it's a 1 big league. The tournament gonna be competitive. Teams are competing, and again, I'm just I consider this being a realistic approach. This is not a pitcher's league, period.
Alabama A&M. All right, coming into this second lowest batting average in the conference.
This is one we should sweep, but we got to play the game.
Yeah, well said. This is a sweep opportunity. Currently sitting at 21-21. I don't know if the SWAC. Let me look at if the SWAC standings are correct or not. I had let me see. I think they are up to date now. Okay, so we are tied with Alabama State and Grambling State with the 3rd best record, sitting 3 games behind Bethune. Obviously, we don't have the tiebreaker with Grambling State, but versus Alabama State, did we sweep or win 2 out of 3?
Alabama State in baseball?
Yeah, baseball.
Don't remember.
I'm on the schedule page right now. We swept them. And I don't know what they did. Let's see. What did they do? Did they play Grambling yet? And I'm only going through this exercise for the purposes of, Grambling won 2 out of 3 against Alabama State. So we are technically, if the tournament started, we would be in the 4 seed spot. Because Grambling has the tiebreaker over us and Alabama State. And we have the tiebreaker over Alabama State. So, bottom of the 3rd inning ended. FAMU no runs in that inning. A very quiet inning. I think we did leave a runner on, if I saw correctly here. Yeah. Let's see. 3rd inning, no runs, no hits, left a runner on base. So we're trailing 3-2 right now, going to the 4th inning. Samantha Smith comes back out to the mound. I think it'd be a big boost here if we can get out of it 3 up, 3 down, or somehow get out of it without giving up a run.
Yeah, we need to play a clean inning because we haven't had one yet. By the way, baseball starts for us tomorrow.
Oh, really?
At 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock Eastern time. Yeah, so we're on one playing Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I guess they wanted to be home for Mother's Day. Everybody else is playing Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. By the way, it's some really big matchups in terms of positioning. Grambling State plays Arkansas Pine Bluff.
Yeah,
and
I was just going to read out.
And Bethune plays Alabama State.
Yeah, I was just going to go through what everybody has left.
Yeah.
Bethune has Alabama State and Grambling State left.
Yeah.
Southern has Texas Southern and Alabama A&M left. Alabama State, of course, has the Bethune series, and then they play Alcorn. Grambling, as you mentioned, they play UAPB, then they play Grambling. We have Alabama A&M and Texas Southern. Texas Southern has Southern and FAMU. UAPB has Grambling and Jackson State. Jackson State has Valley and UAPB. Wow.
So technically, we have the best path out of the top 5 or 6 contenders because we have Alabama A&M. Grambling, you say got Southern and Bethune? No. Who had Southern Bethune? Somebody had Southern Bethune, I thought. I know that Grambling got Pine Bluff and Bethune, right?
Wait a minute. Who you asked me who, and I'll tell you who left.
So Grambling has Pine Bluff and Bethune left.
And Bethune, yes.
That's tough.
Yeah. And Bethune has Alabama State and Grambling left.
And that's tough.
It is.
Yeah.
It is tough. Southern has Texas Southern and Alabama A&M.
So they have the same schedule we had left. But we hold a head-to-head against Southern, though.
Yeah. But Southern is hot. They've won 4 consecutive series. I mean, they've swept 4 consecutive series. I mean, now they're the teams that they played are toward the bottom half of the standings. But talk about good timing, right?
Yeah.
All right. Samantha Smith, we're rolling, Kelvin. We are, let me see, how many outs here? 1 out, 2 outs. Let me see. Top of the 4th inning, 2 outs here. Two outs. I'm looking at the live stat.
You must be ahead of me. Yeah. You were.
Yeah, I am. There we go.
You were.
There it is. I was wondering. So 2 outs now. That clean. We're 1 out away from getting that clean inning we talked about needing. Need to get. Southern has 3 runs on 7 hits right now. I think they're going to they may challenge this throw to first. Ooh, this is going to be tight.
I don't think they're going to challenge. If they do, I don't know if they even got another challenge, to be honest.
Wait a minute. Did they just – am I looking at – what kind of replay am I looking at here? I'm thrown off here. I could have sworn I saw –
I thought he called out, but it looked like he called safe.
Or is this the next batter?
Yeah, he did call us safe.
I'm confused as hell because I could have sworn you saw what I saw, right? It looked like he said out.
I thought he originally called out too, but he called safe.
Okay, I'm confused. Okay, man, Jesus. We're doing this, of course, without the audio. But anyway, so now Southern has actually a runner on. There's still 2 outs. I think it was the next run. I think it was the next batter. That must have been the first pitch to the next batter. And there's another runner. Southern, again, another stolen base for Southern. Let me see how many stolen bases.
Yeah, if you watch this play all year, that's what teams do. When they get on first, they steal second.
All right. Damn, now they got runners on. They dropped the bunt down, and now they got runners on the corners. Jeez Louise. That was a beautifully laid bunt. Dropped it right in front of the plate. Just rolled away from Spooner.
She probably should have seen if it was would it roll out of bounds though, instead of picking it up. Because she doesn't get out of her
No.
neither one of them get out of their positions, field positions at a high level. So
another stolen base. I was trying to see if I could find where. Let me see if I can find the team stats, how many stolen bases they've got. Southern has 5 stolen bases right now. They have been chewing it up on the base pads. 9 hits right now, 5 stolen bases. I mean, they are putting pressure on our defense. So now they have runners on second and third. 2 outs, 2 balls, no strikes.
Should be out here.
There's a fly ball into left field, and we get out of the inning. Amen. All right, boy. Woo!
You need the bats to wake up a little bit.
Okay, good to see that you guys saw what we saw. That somebody called somebody out first and then safe. Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, my eyes felt like my eyes were bugging there for what I saw there.
Yeah, I saw that out too.
Yeah, I saw it look like he called out, and then all of a sudden it changed. Oh, man. All right, so we're going into the bottom of the 4th inning, trailing 3-2 right now against Southern. You guys mentioned Southern's pitcher. She was the SWAC pitcher of the year. So we are facing one of their best. Area says we're putting pressure on ourselves by not making the routine plays. Yeah, you're right.
Agreed. Yeah, for whatever reason, we just seem to be a little tight this game for some reason.
We have only, right now, Southern has nearly, 20. They have 10 more at-bats, twice as many at-bats than we have. They have 9 hits in the contest. We just have 3. And again, a double and a triple. They've stolen 5 times, and they have left 7 runners on base. So
that's the big thing.
Man,
they have not put us. They with those kind of stats, they should have a bigger lead.
And first pitch is flied out as the right fielder, Spooner at the plate. The right fielder had to run. She had to run from right field to doggone right near the edge of the infield to make that catch. And that was a first pitch swing by Spooner, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so that's a quick out. And now Jordan Douglas comes up to the plate. She's 0 for 1 today, struck out in her previous at-bat.
Yep, she is due for a good hit.
Yeah, we know she is capable of tying it up with one swing. Gail said we are behind. Are we really not behind?
I'm watching on my phone, so.
I'm watching it on the TV there. I've also got live stats running. So the live stats are probably about 10, 15 seconds ahead of what's on my TV screen. All right, so we got Jordan Douglas on first. Let's go back, Kelvin. Any other news that's happening around the SWAC or with FAMU that we want to get to here? Because, I know with us being sort of behind, I don't want to belabor us being behind the actual action.
I'm gonna say recruiting for when Marcus get back. I think the only thing that needs to be mentioned, and I think we knew already, but for some reason it seemed like a lot of people didn't know was well, some of it was new, is the APR for 24-25 for football.
Yeah, I'm going to pull up the graphic here that I saw from HBCU Sports. I'm going to load that up here in a second. So this is coming from HBCU Sports. The 2024 penalty report. So not just FAMU missing out on postseason play for this upcoming season, but also Alabama A&M. And
they got a waiver, but they got a waiver for football, supposedly. So they can do postseason. They still got sanctions. They still got practice restrictions and other things, but they got a approved waiver for postseason, even though they won't be going to no postseason anyway. But in basketball, Alabama A&M is banned from postseason play. They had APR issues in basketball, men's basketball too,
as well as football.
Yep.
Okay. And then, of course, you see Mississippi Valley State there, the multi-year rate numbers. So did we, somebody, I was saying this to somebody earlier, and I, you listen to some people or you see the reaction, overreaction, less than. We released our information a month ahead of this report. Why do you think we did that? Because I got to believe Alabama A&M knew this didn't just blindside them, like they learned this 2 days before the report came. They knew this was coming.
No, the NCAA notifies schools in the fall and give you to the spring to early winter to give a response for them to consider. And then they release they do the full release like April, May time frame. So I guess they knew the NCAA report was coming out and they wanted to do it. They decided they wanted to do it, beat it to the punch, so to speak. And honestly, to me that's the right approach to have.
So you like that approach of releasing it,
because
a few weeks before the actual report.
It not only impacts fans and other people, but student athletes, because it kicks some decisions and opportunities to them as far as staying with the program or not. So that's a good thing.
Okay. Well, Michaela Register goes down swinging on a pitch that trailed away from her outside the strike zone. And she goes down swinging. And FAMU ends the fourth inning with no runs, no hits, and we left the runner on the base pad. So we go to the top of the fifth inning, trailing 3-2. All right, so that was the only thing I found interesting about the APR reports is how we, like I said, we put ours out when we did. Of course, you catch a lot of the extra BS that floats around socials, but who really cares about that in the long range, right?
Right.
But then you get two other schools in the SWAC East that come out, and so
Yeah, and then you have a fourth one in Bethune that didn't meet the APR, but they didn't have level 2 sanctions. They weren't at that. They still at level 1 right now.
Yeah. Okay, what is this EA said? Just thinking out loud. We improved our APR and NCAs in the business helping you show improvements, but we got level 2. Well, isn't that we got level 2 because this is the second time in what?
We were technically already level 2. We just got a waiver for postseason. We got relief from on the sanctions, but we were already level 2. So I don't know if we put in a waiver and it got denied, or we just didn't put in one this time.
Gotcha. All right. Well, let's do this, Kelvin. I mean, I think we are in a good place for tonight's show. I think we all want to kind of lock in and watch the second half of this softball tournament. Sam Smith is still on the rubber for softball. And let's see if we can get a second clean inning. You know, can we get a second clean inning? And, you know, hopefully the bats wake up here in the last few innings.
You know, we need to get Livia on this week to talk about, you know, this recruiting class and her rankings and.
Yeah, I saw the tweet. She was real. There's a nice ground out to register. She better get there. She did. Okay, one away. Yeah, I saw that. I'll put a word out to her and kind of see. Plus, gives me a chance to I've been talking about wanting to write an article about the upgrades or the new additions to the FAMU women's basketball team and some of the returners and just what it means for the program to be able to be returning about 7 or 8 players and then adding
the quality of players,
quality of new players, what it could mean. So I'm gonna see if I can reach out to Coach Gordon here in the next day or two. Of course, try to leave the weekend open because Mother's Day is coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So good stuff. Want to give a early shout out to all of the mothers watching the show.
Absolutely.
To those of us who are in that unfortunate club where we are without our moms, we got some our moms will definitely be on our hearts, but hopefully we got some aunties that we can give some love to and love on and just show our appreciation as well. And of course, our moms will always definitely be in our hearts and on our minds on a day like Sunday. And so I am with those who are in that club, and my heart and sympathy will be with you all there. But for everyone else who is celebrating a mom, or the mother of your children, enjoy Sunday. And we say Happy Mother's Day to all the moms watching the show.
And get your gifts, fellas, if you ain't got them already.
Move quick. Yeah, move quick. Use Thursday and Friday.
I took care of mine early.
Congratulations. Get them in early. Good stuff. All right. Well, we got to thank Coach Garfield Ellenwood II for coming in and joining us, giving us a pre-SWAC Outdoor Championship update. They begin on Sunday the 10th, and the final day is Tuesday. So we'll be Tuesday's events will all be on SWAC TV. I don't think any events will appear prior to that, but you can make sure to follow us on social media, or even encourage you to go follow HBCU track _field on social because he does a great job of following everything.
Why we schedule it on a Sunday though instead of a Friday, Saturday? Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah.
Well, I think what they're going to do is they'll do some events on Sunday.
Yeah, the field events.
Sunday afternoon. They have decathlon
and all that.
And decathlon. I mean, those are, yeah. So those will be the events that start probably late Sunday afternoon. And then everybody really will start up on Monday. So that's what they'll do. So, yeah.
Yeah, but again, I want us to be strategic, and these are championships, right?
I mean,
and you want people to show up. Who's going to show up, on a Monday and a Tuesday, man, and a Sunday when we go to church on Mother's Day Sunday? Come on, man.
But
what are we doing? What are we doing?
Well, I mean, what's the alternative?
Right, what are we doing?
But if you start on Friday, the Friday you're still going to have a throwaway day.
It would make more sense.
Are you advocating that they start on
Thursday, Friday, Saturday would make more sense. Is what I'm saying.
Okay. I can't disagree with you there.
If you want people to participate and support it, right?
I'm with you when you're right. I can't argue. All right, folks. Make sure to download the BCSN Pod Zone everywhere that you download podcasts. All podcast shows of the Black College Sports Network can be found on Spotify, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcast, anywhere and everywhere that you download podcasts. Search BCSN Pod Zone. When you find it, download, rate, subscribe, and review from that app. We greatly appreciate it. You can always make a donation to the show. Appreciate all the birthday love and shout outs. $, MyJBM, my BCSN, if you want to, drop a cup of coffee in the coffers, or you could always join our monthly subscription to the Black College Sports Network on YouTube. And appreciate Lourdess for coming in. Hopefully you guys can follow her on socials and keep up with her. And that's going to do it. So hopefully we'll have Marcus next week. So for Marcus Green and Kelvin Rozier, I'm Bryan Fulford. We tune in to watch the softball game, and we'll see what happens.
Let's go Raps.
Wins. Exactly. If FAMU wins, we play tomorrow night against Texas Southern.
No, we don't. We're on different side of the bracket. So
wait a minute, but Texas Southern won.
Yeah,
no. I said with a win, we play Texas Southern.
Oh, not tonight though. Not with a win tonight.
Yes,
it's double elimination.
Do I need to pull up the bracket?
So what I'm saying is, if we win tonight, the loser of this game has to play Bethune, because Bethune still only has one loss.
Let me pull the bracket up. Look at the bracket. It's straight shot. We win. We're playing Texas Southern at 3:30 on tomorrow. See?
I don't know about that, Bryan.
If we, this is the bracket. I mean, look at the bracket.
I can't see it. It's too small. I'm serious. It's too small for me on the screen I'm looking on.
So on the loser side right now, you have Jackson State.
I'm gonna pull it up.
Yeah, I mean, look at it close. Pull it up. Big screen. If we win, we play Texas Southern. If we don't win, I believe we play Bethune-Cookman.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like volleyball, I think.
No, I don't think it's. I mean, you're not going to you're going to play another winning team. You're not going to play a losing team at this point.
Yeah, they have to beat you twice. That's the way it usually is.
But not yet. Not yet. We're not at that point yet. See, if we win,
we got different side of brackets.
I know, but we're referring to if we win. If we keep winning, we get a ticket right to the championship game. All we have to do is keep winning. We have to win 3 games, and we play right in the championship game. That's how it was last year. Remember, last year we had to come. Last 2 seasons we had to come out of the losers bracket. Well, I should say last year we had to play in the championship. No, yeah, last 2 seasons we were in the championship game, weren't we?
Yeah, we lost in the championship game.
Yeah, Naraya's on first here in the bottom of the 5th inning with 1 out. All right, let's get out of here so that you can zoom in on this bracket and get a better understanding. I thought we were on the same page with this.
No, I don't think so.
You'll call me, you'll text me in a few and say, yeah, you were right. I know you will.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, birthday boy.
I appreciate you. Thank you for giving. At least give me that. Thank you. Okay. Let's go, Rattlers. Let's go. Hold on. Let me play that. Let me get the music. Hold on. Where's the music? You know. We got to run with the sounds as let's see. Oh, not the sounds. The background music. All right. We got to get our. There it is. We got to get the softball team fired up. Get the let's go going. As we need to put up some runs here in the bottom of the 5th inning and get back into this ball game. So make sure you're watching on SWAC TV. I know you are. And we'll see what we have. And Kelvin's going to study this bracket for another 5 minutes. I'm going to go get a drink. I'm going to pour myself a nightcap and get ready to watch this closing inning. So thank you to everybody for all the love and support watching the show. Share it with the friends and the family. Let them know about the O&G StrikeZone. Hey, we need more followers. If you're not following us on these social media handles that you see at the top of the screen, please go make sure you find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at O&G StrikeZone is where you can find us. All right. We appreciate you watching the show. Again, for Marcus, who's not here, Kelvin, who is here, Bryan, I'm Bryan. You guys be well. Good night. God bless.
You're right, Bryan. That's what it got.
We can end the show now. I'm right. All right. Peace out.